Jesus Christ, okay, fuck. What do you mean very distantly? I should be very clearly audible. I'm not that far from the mic. It's in the place where I normally put it. Cable's a little tangled. What's up with that? Okay. I'm lucky that I happened to hit load. I was trying to time that. So, we got to the FICO depot, which is the halfway point of the game. Very first thing I do. Not even hesitate. Very first thing, secret. Like, the game designers were such assholes. At least they had the common courtesy. Oh no! Fuck. Common courtesy to put bottles everywhere to tell you that, hey, at least this screen has something. Oh shit, he almost saw my ass! You know what, here, just for fun. Asshole. Fucking... Get out of here. Oh shit. The birds fucking went away, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Oh, couldn't shoot me in time, bitch! Okay. These guys are free. This is a very simple secret, but the problem here is that, as you can see, there's definitely not enough time on this screen to possess either of the sligs, so you can't... Even though there's no chance suppressor here, you can't cheese this. And unfortunately, getting out is a little bit harder than it is to get in here, because... These guys, yeah. These guys tend to not sync up very well. Like, I have been able to in the past just, like, follow, like, I'll wait. It's possible to just run at the exit and not have to deal with these guys, but there needs to not be one of these assholes behind me like this. Oh, yeah, even then I timed it wrong, so, like, the guy was turning around already. No, you can't do that. If I could make it safely to the, like, middle pillar shadow there, that'd be nice, but I'm gonna have to wait for these guys to sync up a little bit better, because this is... Wow! Wow! Okay, good. No, I could have made that. It's just, I let go of left slightly before I should have. And, like, as soon as I let go, I knew I'd fucked up. Like, but I couldn't do it. Because, like, Abe got put into his, like, not sneaking anymore animation and had to wait for that to finish. It's time to play Barbie, bitches! Man, you guys, you guys aren't making this easy, are you? This is gonna very quickly become a slig walking simulator here. Fucker! That was a close one. Fucking stop your laughing bullshit! Dude, you guys fucking suck. You know what? That's one... One rare use of the slap. Oh, holy shit, and it fucking worked. Oh, bitches! The slap actually was useful for something. I have never been able to make effective use of the slap. That is the first time in all the time I've played this game that I could use it for something. Okay, so here's a cutscene, but we get to trigger it ourselves.
The Magog on the March. News you need. Our main story. To prevent the renegade terrorist Modakin known as Abe from possibly destroying Soulstorm Brewery, the main security gates can only be opened by direct order of high-ranking executives General Drippick Vice President Eslick, and Director Flegg. If you have any further questions, please feel free to pull the lever to your right.
Well, you know what? I would be happy to pull that. What? There wasn't even the little, like, normal death sound. Does it not play here? No, there it is. Okay. No, so the game just fucked. Alright. Yeah, this was a quick save, so yeah. Okay, so, this thing right here will tell us of a new mechanic, and I'm just gonna ignore it. So this is the first point in the game where we get to drink Soulstorm Brew for ourselves. And it has some interesting effects. So in the first game, Abe could fart, and the use for that was indicating the end of a whistle sequence. And this game, I think, still has whistle sequences that end in farts, but the fart has a secondary purpose. Oops. That. It does that. When you drink a can of Soulstorm Brew, the next fart that you make will be explosive, and it gets fucking weirder. Like this... So this is a mechanic Josh hasn't actually seen, I don't think, because I don't think he and I made it to this part of the game. So... yeah, here, let's... Okay, well, one more of those should clear that shit up. But no, this is not the extent to which the farts are useful. Like they have more uses than this, believe it or not. And I'm about to show what that is. So let's just kind of get over those. Abe is immune to the addictive qualities of the brew just because I'm in control of him, I would expect. That, and honestly, he is a smarter Modakin than average, so yeah, probably. So, here's a situation in which it is not possible for me to lay a fart in a way that would be productive. If I laid one here, it probably wouldn't kill any of the sligs. I don't think it would. And obviously, I can't lay one in such a way that would reach the chant suppressor up there. However, there is something I can do. Just, very carefully here. So, yeah, we can make an explosive fart, and then possess it, and move it, and then chant to explode it. Which is just... what the fuck? Let's all shoot the guy that got possessed. And you guys are all just fucked now. Turn this down a bit. What, are you guys broken? What? Why are you not responding? Also, I can't... That's weird, I can't seem to pistol whip, huh? Get out of here. Okay, so there's one other thing. Let me just do this number here. There's one more thing about farts that needs to be known, and this is not a new mechanic, but it's rather like a property that applies to them that we already have seen before. So you'll notice, and for the record, I no clue how this works. I drank a bottle of Soulstorm Brew, so I'm currently technically carrying an explosive fart, and this door here says no farts. And what that means is when I walk through this door, like, yeah, when I walk through this door, I won't have the ability to make an explosive fart anymore, unless I pick up a new one on the other side. So like, see it doesn't work anymore. And I say that's a property that we've seen before because that was also true of spirit rings in the first game, and in this game, like basically any of the ability rings, like the invisibility one, the cure sick people one, all of that. Okay, yeah. So we have one chance to make this work. Yeah, they built in fart-canceling doors. I have no idea how that works. I mean, it makes about as much sense as, like, the other doors where you walk through them and arbitrarily you don't have, like, the spirit ring anymore, so it's like, whatever. Oh, beautiful. I got them both. Okay. So it's important that I kill both of those guys. Because otherwise they would be patrolling this area. And if even one of them is alive, like, it's not hard to dodge a single flying slag, but these landmines here, even though they're easy to clear, usually the flying slags will, like, throw grenades into them and cause them to explode, and there's, like, I'd be too close to them, and there's not really a way to fix that, so kind of have to get both of those in one go. I mean, yeah, what more do you need than anti-fart technology? I mean, you know, also they, not only do they have anti-fart technology, but I mean, they have fart dispensing machines, you know, these things here, so, these vending machines I'm using. So, you know, this seems to be a self-correcting issue here. Seems to me that if Abe didn't have access to these, you know... Okay, get rid of that shit. Oh. I didn't need to do that. Oh well, whatever. How do they make alcohol from bones? Well, we're gonna kinda get to see that, because we are now at the hub world for the second half of the game. The 4 things listed on this billboard that are lit up are the 4 places we have to go. Slig Barracks and Boneworks are both their own levels. They're their own full-like areas, just like the temples were before, with their own gimmicks. And we can do those 2 in either order. Once we beat those 2, then we can go to the FICO Executive Office and beat the FICO Depot level. This is a kind of Tomb Raider 4, like, going back and forth between things style system here. And then once we beat FICO Depot, then we can move on to the Soulstorm Brewery, which is the objective of the game. And that is a fucking big area, but that's not going to be for a while. So, before we, like, immediately head to one of our destinations, let's take a look around FICO Depot and see what's going on in the hub world here. First, I gotta, you know, fart to destroy a chant suppressor. And then I have to ready a fart, load a round into the chamber, so to speak. Oh, actually, hold on. This reminds me. I wanted to show. So, it's the other thing listed on this board is Rupture Farms, which was the factory from the first game. And obviously it's grayed out, because this game takes place immediately after the first one, in which Rupture Farms is now devoid of any employees, has no management staff around because we killed them all. All the Sligs are dead, pretty much, for the most part, and the factory itself kind of blew up. So, yeah, that place is kind of fucked. And then, this thing right here is interesting because the third game in the series, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, takes, like, one of the locations in that game, one of the main locations, in fact, the boss location, is Viker's Lab, which, they, you know, like, we can't go there from here. They just threw it in as a reference to the fact that when this game came out, they already knew what their plans were. What does this say? Oh, this just explains how the greeters work. Yeah, we've already seen them. Okay, so here's the Soulstorm Brewery. And as you can see, there's a sign above me that says, you know, it kind of indicates, you know, you got to beat all 3 of these to disable the electric grid there. And then, in addition, there's this, which is the same thing, but you only have to beat the Slig Barracks and the Boneworks. And obviously we can't get in there. What does this say? Oh, executive office closed due to security alert. No admittance without express permission of Director Flegg and General Drippick. And then the game just kind of says, so what are you waiting for? Go get permission from them. I don't know why it says that on a FICO Depot sign, but whatever. The game's got a self-aware sense of humor. That's okay. I'm okay with that. It seems to be consistent with the rest of it. So that was the lower section of the hub world. Now we get to go look around in the upper section. We're not going to see too much of it. Oh shit. I actually forgot about this. There's no way to get past this without doing this. It's not hand-holding. It's just, it's like... That was just the developer's style of humor. Like, this game doesn't handhold you, like, at all. Almost at all. It at least gives you, like... It kind of guides you through the tutorial, but even the tutorial, if you just follow the guides that it gives you, you're gonna miss stuff, so... This game is not the hand-holdy type. So here's where the train to Rupture Farms would have been if we didn't blow the fucking thing up. And here's the other two areas. Munch's Odyssey has used Visit the Slig Barracks and Boneworks. I don't think so. I've played through that whole game a couple times, and I don't think that's true at all. I don't think you go to either one of those places, because in this game we're going to shut them down. They're not going to be there anymore. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like sitting here reading your comment, trying to understand what the fuck. No, you're saying like there is no hand holding. That's the extent of the hand holding. Okay, I got you. So I like the Slig Barracks. Between the two levels, the Slig Barracks is a much more fun level. The Boneworks fucking sucks. I hate that level. So we're gonna go in this employees only door, which removes our farts. Unfortunately, that's okay. We're not going to need it. Unfortunately, there is kind of not a super long path to the train to the Slig Barracks, but there's a handful of things we gotta do. Actually, before we go there, I'll at least show. Here's where we would go to the train to Boneworks in there, and there's like, you know, a couple of things we'd have to do in that section, but if I go in there, I don't think I can get back, so I'm not gonna... Am I gonna do Munch's Odyssey? I don't know. I do have it for PC. That would be feasible. Can I just blast across here? Yes, I can. Okay, bye guys. You were good at your job. I have it. I have the PC version, so I could play and stream that. There's nothing keeping me from doing it. Oh yeah, Slig Locks. Good, we're gonna have to play around with those again. And I do like Munch's Odyssey. It's not as good as the first two games, but... In fact, I would say it's a mediocre game at best. It's not bad. It's not great. For someone like me who adores the series, I can get some entertainment value out of it, but someone just randomly picking it up and playing it probably wouldn't, you know, get anything out of it. Munch's Odyssey is kind of interesting, though, because, you know, in the first game, the whole setting was just Rupture Farms and the surrounding, like, wildlands areas. That was it. Then, in this game, the setting is, you know, it's the mines, Soulstorm Brewery, and a handful of other facilities. The FICO Depot, the Slig Barracks, the Boneworks. You know, there's a handful of places that you visit in this. It's not too many places, but, you know, a decent variety. Munch's Odyssey kicks that up to, like, you know, 11, because, I think I might have fucked this up. I don't know if I have the time to make it. Oh, just barely! I don't know if I want to play Fable. I think that's kind of a long, involved series of games. Also, I'm not sure if there's an easy way for me to play them. I've not done any research on them. I don't know anything about them. Oh, this is gonna waste my Oh, well, fuck it. I need to do this anyway. I like this guy. he knows he's being possessed, and his defense to that is to repeatedly turn around in place. Like, yeah, no, that's gonna help. Oh boy. Oops. Okay, there it is. So, there's a section of the music that's playing right now that's actually currently my alarm. I'm wondering if it'll loop and we can hear it. He does scream help, but he only has to move a couple feet, a couple steps to his right to avoid his fate. That's all he'd have to do. He doesn't make much of an effort. Blech. Yeah, it's not playing the Slig music for some reason, so here's what we have to do. You're dead. You idiots fucking blew each other up! Wow, that fucking never happens. I'll take that. Normally I have to... Oh, hello. Normally I have to send several Sligs through this shit to, like, eliminate everything. Okay. Really? Is this what we're going with? 6, 5... 8. Well, don't need you. Well, from Abe's point of view, there's no screen transition, and yet Abe fails to possess stuff that's beyond the screen borders, so, you know, I don't know. Just saying. Oh, actually, here. Let me, here. I don't want to leave Fico Depot without, like, showing what my alarm clock music is. So let me possess him. Okay, that's a little loud. What's this? It's just an exact loop of that, like, that little ditty that just played. It just loops that. Because that itself, even though it only plays once when you possess a Slig, and it only plays in this area, that's music that's unique to the Fico Depot itself, and it only plays once every time you possess a Slig, it is its own song in the soundtrack. I mean, honestly, a lot of the elements in this game are creepy. Like, that's part of what made me disappointed in the Abe's Odyssey remake, because the remake wasn't, like, there were no elements of it that creeped me out at all. Even though this is supposed to be kind of an unsettling game, like, there's a lot of elements to this that are just kind of, I don't necessarily want to say scary, but perhaps startling or disturbing, maybe. Also, this right here is also one of my favorite tracks in the game, just the Slig Barracks regular theme. This is really good. Unfortunately, it gets ruined whenever there's Sligs on the screen, because there's special music for, it's what the game calls Slig Tension, but, so, the gimmick of the Slig Barracks is that, it's a live fire zone. There's Sligs everywhere, and all of the puzzles in this kind of, they're all oriented around, like, manipulating Sligs into doing things, and... Oh shit, this is... yeah, no. No? Shit. This right here is so tight on timing. So what I have to do is I have to roll all the way over to that lever, stand up, pull it, jump up to the ledge above, before this guy returns to the screen. That shit right there is very fucking tight for time. Okay. Oh, you use the Crazy Bus theme? I mean, that'd wake you up. I'll give you that. Okay, so check this out. This part's weird. So, I'm plainly visible, right? Apparently not, because this area that I'm hanging in, the game counts as a shadow. So I'm completely hidden from sight there, which is just hilarious. Like, what? Oh, shit. Oh, okay, no, he's fine. So, I have to do this. Almost get shot. Are you noticing a trend here? Yeah, that's what you think. Bitch! Just barely fucking made that shit. That was probably, like, in the limit of frames there. Okay, so also this place where I'm hanging is also a shadow point, but unfortunately it's not of any use to me. Because I need to possess this guy, and I need to be in a place where he won't... Okay, you need to fuck off there, sir. Okay. Need to be in a place where he can't get to me, and this right here is one of those places. I also need to, I need to borrow you for a second, sir. So, the Slig Barracks is an area that's considered on high alert. I don't think there's any situation in which... Basically, the Sligs here are in a constant state of, like, the highest level of, suspicion of things. So, if they see a Slig that you are possessing, they will immediately shoot it. And the reason that works... Or the reason that makes sense is because the Sligs are supposed to be patrolling specific areas, and if they leave their designated zones and go to a different area they're not supposed to be in, the orders are shoot on sight. So I have to do that. No, that didn't quite work out. That's okay. We have an infinite supply of flying Sligs right here, so we're good. So while I'm navigating with the flying Slig here, I wanted to also mention that Oddworld, according to the Oddworld wiki, the Oddworld planet is roughly, don't you do it, 8 times the size of Earth. It's really fucking big. The events of the first 3 games all take place on one continent, and they don't even take place, like, it doesn't even cover like a third of the continent or some crazy shit. Okay, well, he got me. Whatever, fuck him. The first game, obviously, it just takes place in one facility and its surrounding areas. That's not... It doesn't cover a very large area. This game covers an area that I think is, like, 5 times the size of the first game. Okay, so here comes the tricky part. I have to get this... I can't go up here because these platforms are in my way. So... I have to go from this side, and this Slig has to not see me. Bitch. And finally we can ditch this guy just by doing this. Beautiful. And this guy will not bother me up here, because he's too stupid to fly this high, or rather the area he's supposed to patrol is just there, so he's not going to leave that. Okay. Moving on. That's what you think. What do you mean, what? Bitch. Okay. Got us a boom machine over here. Apparently he just didn't even notice me land, okay. Got some real idiots on here. Oh. Well, I mean, I didn't say the number 10, I said 8, but... Oh. He saw me pick up the grenade, can't have that. Where am I? Here I am. Okay, well, I mean, you know... I don't know why the grenade just spins like this. It's good. Alright, so, I would like to get rid of this Slig that's kind of, like, on my ass here, but I don't think I can from this angle. Unfortunately, Sligs can see you throw grenades, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do this number. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bitch. Get off the screen. Okay, now what I can do... Come over here. Now, I hope this is a safe spot. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Bitch. So... Unlike in the remake of Abe's Odyssey, I think this is the first time we're seeing grenades in this game. Probably not, actually, but... So, I should explain how the old grenade mechanics were. I already oh, yeah, that's right. I already explained how the throwing mechanics work with rocks. Grenades apply the same, but in the original two games, grenades are very, very precise in their timing, which is completely unlike, you know, our Earth grenades. Like, grenades for us do not work this way at all, but apparently, in Oddworld, they have some very fucking precise grenades, which is good, because the grenade will beep in your hand 6 times. It explodes on the 7th, like, where there would have been a 7th beep. So and the timing is... And then one more beep after that would have been an explosion. So, if the grenade is still in your hand on beep 6, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. Even if you threw it frame perfectly, exactly as it beeped the 6th time, you would be too close when it explodes. However, pretty much any time after the 5th beep is fine, and you can use that to time out exactly like where the grenade's going to be when you throw it, which is very useful. So I can do things like this. Okay, well, you could do things like that if you didn't suck. That's a prerequisite. What the fuck, dude? Come on! That blew up right in his face. That wasn't good enough? This game's full of shit. There, Jesus fucking Christ. Excuse me? Who said what? Did one of the sligs blow up and then say what after it died? I think that's what happened. I've never seen that happen before. Good. It's fantastic. Oh, one of my favorite screens in the game. What does this do? Nothing. Actually, it probably returns this to the top. Okay, so the reason that this is one of my favorite screens is because the voices on these employees is really fucking low. Okay, not these two, it's the ones in this lower screen. Okay, well, you guys wait there, whatever, I don't care. So I remember, what the fuck?! Excuse me?! What?! You guys weren't following me! I thought you were just gonna stay at the wheels! What the fuck?! Oh no! Okay, well, you know what? If I'm going out, I'm taking you guys with me. So that's what happens when you slap a depressed Mudokon. He kills himself by just kind of tapping himself on the forehead. That's how that works. Okay, not even going to talk to you two, because apparently your reaction time is, like, legendarily slow. So this guy in the upper left, this is the guy. I like this guy. He's got a nice low voice. So, in one of the earlier streams, I mentioned that, Mudokon voices are not randomized, and I knew this because there's a certain screen in the game where the employee voices are always the same, and I have them memorized. And this is that screen. It's this guy in the upper left. I remember this, like, these two vertical screens specifically because when I was a kid, I thought this particular guy's voice was so hilariously deep. Also, there's the fact that the 4 employees in the lower area are depressed, and so you know, it's always a fun time to slap one of them and then get the rest of them to, you know, like... Okay, where's the... Where even is the bird portal? Is it down here? I always just thought it was funny to, like, see the stupid ways in which that they would react to things that I did. Also, one of my friends, who also adores this game, would, in this specific screen, leave these electric fences on. Or actually, no, he wouldn't do that. Whoops, my bad. That was the wrong button. What he would do is he would, like... Okay, so here, let me stand over here. You see how you can hear the moment I press the button versus the moment when Abe actually pulls the lever. There's a delay because of the animation of him reaching over, right? So listen. See how there's a delay there? It's like half a second, maybe. What my friend would do is he would stand here, which is under the electric thing, hit to pull the lever, and then quick save instantly, and that would make it so that Abe would pull the lever, die, then respawn here, but already in the state of pulling the lever, and just die again. And he would just leave this going while we, like, went to get lunch or something, and we would come back, and he's still just there doing it. I would demonstrate that now, but you're only allowed one quick save in this game, and that would kind of make it so I have to repeat some stuff, and I don't really want to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Cheese. Well, worst case scenario, I'll have it up on YouTube anyway, or you can check out the VOD of it on Twitch. I always make sure to highlight them. At least I try to. What do you have to say?
The Magog on the march. News you can't abuse. General Drippick declares martial law. No mamby-pamby Mudaki meat puppet is gonna make me look like a fool. We'll have that traitor Abe in no time. Or my name ain't That's
Drippick, sir.
Drippick. I knew that. I did. Brought to you by Mullex Matlu. Say it, don't spray it.
These commercials are the fucking best. I love these stupid things. So, no mamby-pamby Mudakin meat puppet is a phrase that I like to throw around a lot because that's just a good phrase. Like, no mamby-pamby Mudakin meat puppet. Wow, that is some word salad. So here's a map of the Slig Barracks. We're at the hub now. I have not seen RoboCop, so I couldn't tell you. In this game, they give you, like, labels for what all the different areas are, and I don't think I've actually looked at a map up until this point. So we've got the War Room, which is that's where Drippick is, that's where we're trying to get into. We have the Rifle Range, that one is loads of fun. The Mudokon Workers Campus is a big mess, as you can see. There's the Slig Bunks, which is my favorite part of the whole level, and then there's the Trophy Room and Bombing Range section, which is fucking awful and I hate it. So that's the upper right door. I'll just do them in order, I guess. Which means I'll be doing the bombing range last. That works for me. Okay. Does this right here count as cover? Apparently not. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I guess they could see my legs, so sure, whatever. What are you shooting at? Calm down. Get your ass down. Okay. Bitch. Oh, I still have a grenade. Sweet. So another mechanic of grenades that I never explained is if you let go of Z without hitting a direction, Abe will put the grenade away and its timer will reset. So, like, it doesn't matter how long I wait. As long as it doesn't blow up in my hand, if I release Z, which is the throw button, then I'm fine. Oh, he almost got me. Nope. Not today, guys. Okay, so, here's an employee. Oh, wait, you know what? Is there one over here? No, there's no one here. Okay. So I guess, you know, now it's pretty obvious why it's called the rifle range, because this whole section is just, we're in the foreground and we're trying to, like, there's no means for us to kill the things in the background, and we just kind of have to, you know, deal with the live fire, as it were. Clowns. Okay. I love these fucking guys. They look at this. They feel the need to stand up every so often and pronounce to the world, "Oh," to let everyone know that they're sad, and they just kind of do that periodically. Like, what is this? Hi. Also, you'll notice that I said all of you, but this guy up here didn't answer me, and the reason for that is he was in the middle of an animation for him to stand up and moan. So because he was already doing something, he couldn't receive... Look, he did it again! There, God. Stop. Quit your whining! Okay. So that lever that employee right there is standing next to is actually the, Okay. That's actually the lever to open the exit, and the exit's that grate right there. Will they shoot these guys? No, they won't. Okay. So here's what we're gonna have to do. Actually, here. Can I get you guys to stand on top of me? Would that be doable? Yeah, okay. I want to make you guys as small a target as possible. Excuse you. Okay, so we got... There's 6 volunteers this block. There's 3 behind me, 2 right... Oh, yeah, that's right. There's another guy off to the side. Don't you do it! Oh, shit, that was close. Okay. Okay, that was delayed as fuck. Let's try that again. Would you guys... So, yeah, I don't know why this game looks like Morrowind to you. Maybe it's the shitty resolution on all the sprites and stuff. There we go. Oh, what? It killed me! Oh, fuck you, game! You're a piece of shit! Fine. Have it your way. Do this the easy way. Oh, no! Oh, no! That's not what I meant to do! Yeah, the Mudokon, they don't say okay, they say okay, like with a B at the front. I don't know why. I mean, probably just to make them sound stupid, because they're stupid. But. Thank you! Fuck me, okay. I think we all got out of this one alive for a change. Okay, you, come here. Actually, you know what? Just come down here, everybody. Okay. Oh, the slugs in the background are freaking out. There's no chance presser. There's no chance presser. What? No, there was some glitched up fuck going on back there. The slug didn't fall over and die like he was supposed to. He just kind of shrunk and disappeared. What the fuck was that? Man, this stream is a good one. This is oh shit, hello. Excuse me, gentlemen. Just gonna... You guys are clowns. Oh yeah, here in the Slig Barracks, Mudokons are referred to as volunteers. That's, you know, sounds about right. Okay, what was number 2? I think this is the Mudokon workers camp. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay. You got it. That was hard to avoid. caught the very edge of my foot. That's what I get for trying to rush. This area is like the weirdest looking area in this whole like level. Like there's just pipes everywhere and there's tents in like arbitrary places, I think. I think they're tents. Like what even are these? What are these? Look. Okay, not this. This is obviously pipes. What is this? What's going on in the background there? These tents? These cots? What are these? I assume those are the like workers' quarters. Which are some fucking just some tarps. That was the world's longest platform there. Okay. Oh, don't you fucking moan at me. You've got way worse problems than you do, pal. I don't see you dodging live fire and some mines to free a bunch of idiots. Don't know any better. Could walk 2 steps to their right and chant to free themselves. Instead, I gotta do it. I don't need your shit. Bitch. You better fucking follow me fast. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 7 workers in the worker. Well, you know, realistically, there shouldn't be any workers here because the workers should be out working, not dicking around in their quarters. You come over here. You come over here. But I'll just leave you there, because I have more employees to save than just that. Oh, this is a good screen. Oh, that's not quite where I thought I was going to land. Oh, this guy's angry. Oh, that's important. There we go. What are you... Hey! Unfortunately, my favorite voices of any of the controllable characters, or really any of the characters in this game, is from a species that we have not had the privilege to possess yet. They have the best frickin' voice lines. This work? Wow, that was actually slightly too early. Okay. So we're done with this area, so I'm going to go ahead and go free those guys. So I think the other 4 are in a different section of the camp, which is fine. Okay, they're gone. I would actually like to learn how to... no, this is the... It's, we'll take a look at the sign when we get back out to the hub again, but I'm pretty sure it said this was the workers' camps. I don't think it said training camp. I don't think you really have to be trained to just kind of rub the same spot on the ground repeatedly. I don't think that requires training. Oh my, okay. I didn't think this section was right here. Can I sneak under this, as a matter of fact? Nope, okay. What am I doing? I can possess this guy. Fuck this guy. Secret. Oh, you gonna run to the other screen? No? You gonna be an idiot? Okay. I guess what job I have for you. Thanks. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this might be my least favorite secret. Oh, no, that's not this one. Okay, thank God. I think that one probably happens later. Oh shit, I just realized. Oh, I think I just made an error. Is this thing gonna come over here and fucking kill me now? No, it's not, okay. It's on a loop, that's fine. You better move! Oh! Oh, I survived! How the fuck? Oh, this is bad. Oh shit. And the guy fucking... You guys aren't gonna... Unlike the meat saw thing from earlier, this isn't gonna fly, is it? This isn't happening. Nah. We're dead. I like how earlier the fucking thing, like, grazed my foot, and... Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to... There's no way. I'm gonna have to wait for another cycle. I fucked this up. Yeah, I like how with the other mine, like, my foot grazed it, and that was enough to make it go off and kill me. But here, no, here it's fine. Aw, dude, you're just perfectly timed for this not to work, aren't you? Nice. I mean, Abe isn't that smart. I don't know. I can't really be sure he's like, he's definitely smarter than average, but I don't think that really qualifies him for chosen status, you know? It's not happening, is it? No, it's not happening. Okay. So the thing is, the problem here is, yeah, the Slig laughs are pretty good. I also like when they throw in these random noises that they make. You know, the BS and the Smo BS noises. I like those. Those are good. Okay, he can see me climb up. That's good to know. I'm tempted to think that maybe it would help my cause if I, like, stood up on this in advance, but I think all that's gonna do is... Can I sit down? He saw Abe shrugging at the camera because he's not holding anything. Good. I mean, yeah, he's smarter than average, but I'm saying, like, I don't think that really qualifies him or anybody for... Damn it, this motherfucker. I both exploded and fell to my death. That's good to know. Yeah, the contrast in this game of the ridiculous sound effects and, like, characters against the really dark setting is a really funny contrast that I'm quite fond of. You're not going to let me get away with this, are you? Maybe. Holy shit, that he actually let me get away with it. Okay, the secret's done. Oh my, that could have been bad. I didn't want to possess him. Oh! Good thing I quick saved. When you slap a Slig, it doesn't move a grid space. It stays in the same grid space it was in when you slapped it. So you cannot knock a Slig off a platform, unfortunately. It'd be really nice if you could, but basically they made it so that the slap doesn't serve any functional purpose. It's just supposed to be funny. The only functional purpose it serves is you can slap Sligs because sometimes they can get into, like, a rhythm relative to each other. Oops. That makes it so that you can never progress. And if you slap one of them, they'll all get synchronized differently. I don't think I'm supposed to be coming up here yet. I'm thinking this was a mistake. I think I was supposed to go this way first. Yep. Okay. And this mine right here looks like a real asshole. So I have to pull up, pull the lever, get the fuck off. In time not enough to pull the lever. Okay, how does this work? No, I don't have that kind of time. Is there a different place I could be waiting to pull the lever? Maybe right here? Yeah, this works. I can do this. There we go. Now I have to be careful, because when I roll off the edge, Abe flings his arms into the sky, and that could make the fucking... Oh, you know what? I was wrong. The slap does have a functional use. It's this. I forgot. My bad. Okay, so there you go. One functional intent, and they added the whole slap Sligs things in just for fun. Although also just because it can be useful. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna be good. I don't know, I don't think over-the-top dark stops being dark. It's still dark, it's just comically dark, which is just, you know, an interesting combination of dark and funny, which I like. You know, it's not dark and cruel just for the sake of being dark and cruel, it's a, you know, it just provides an enjoyable contrast. And, so since this game is a sequel to the first one, we still have access to Shriekel, and I believe this is the first time we've gotten it, and you will get to see what it looks like and how it works in this game. And keeping in mind that the graphics of this game and the original Abe's Odyssey are identical, like these games look and almost function identically. There we go. Sligs, okay. Sligs in the background will not shoot at workers, but Sligs... If a Slig is on the same horizontal plane as a worker who is following you, or like standing up and listening to your orders, then he'll shoot. So like, if I'm in the background, and an employee is in the background, and a Slig has sight of that employee, and I talk to him, he'll shoot him. And the same is true if we're all in the foreground. But if the Slig is in the background and we're in the foreground, then no, it won't. And the reason for that is because Sligs can't see for shit. So they don't want to... Like, somehow they can make out Abe, but the other ones, they don't. No. Oh yeah, I need to look at the map. So what was that area called? Yeah, okay, Mudakan Workers Campus. It wasn't camps, it was campus. I missed a letter. But yeah, no, it was the... Not a training camp. Okay, so we'll do this. This is my favorite section. It's kind of long, but I like it. I have immediately made a mistake. Because these guys are gonna get pants. And I cannot possess them in this room. Yep. So this is the first time in the game where it is exposed how Sligs, like, what form they take naturally without their mechanical pants. So these Sligs are still wearing their visors, but as you can see, the Sligs themselves are just these little, you know, green things. And then they walk up to a thing that says, "Get your pants," and you press the button, and you indeed get your pants. Okay, so I believe this just shows you what's up above, which is of no use to me. Oh, whoops, dumb. Okay, no, I need to do this. Okay. You guys come here. Yep. Right into the slaughter. Oh my god, Abe, you fucked this up. You fucking laughed when I told you to pull the fucking lever. Good job. That was all you, buddy. I don't know. Not all the mechanics in this game make sense, and they don't try to. They're just supposed to be fun. Oh my god, okay. I was about to say... You fucking... I didn't tell you to complain. Hi. I need to go over here. You are not protected by a chant suppressor. That seems like a mistake. Oh, I'm being possessed. Better run into this wall. Can I slap myself? No, I miss. Okay. Okay, so I can use this guy to get in here. Bitch! Well, if you think that pantsless and wingsless Sligs are cute, then it is also important to know that they have a hive-like breeding structure in which there's a single queen that gives birth to basically all the Sligs, and that's also true of the Mudokons and the Gluckons, for whatever reason. and the Slig mother hates literally every single one of its babies, and she is the reason that they just get sold into, like, this, you know... I mean, they're just as much slaves as the Mudokons are, it's just that they get a gun, and they kind of get to have fun sometimes, but otherwise they have to... They have to deal with the shit Gluckons put them through just as much as Mudokons do. It's just that they also get to beat Mudokons. Like that, in fact. Exactly like that. Okay. So, this part of this area is... You'll notice there's like a part in the upper section here that I can't get to. Because there's a wall here. And this is Suite A, and there's 4 suites, A, B, C, and D. A and B are connected, and C and D are connected. They're not technically connected, but they share the same physical space. So if I go over here, I can see this is Suite B. I can't do anything in it. Well, I mean, I could free Mudokon and kill another one, but, you know, barring that, I can't do anything over here. The reason that the suites aren't just their own individual screens and they have this overlap like this is a mechanical reason. I mean, A, it's just kind of cool to be able to preview what you're going to be getting into in a minute. And B, it allows you to respawn bird portals should the sligs that live in these suites wind up shooting or shrieking and causing them to fly away. Which happens in every single suite, inevitably. So it was mandatory that they put those in there so you could reset them. Now, I don't know why it couldn't have been like it was in the remake, where the birds just, you know, after a few seconds just kind of reconverge. But, you know, whatever works. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, honestly. Wasn't there a flying slig here? I thought there was a flying slig here. Oh, that was a mistake. What does this do? Oh, good. I made a second one. I didn't want that. When are you guys gonna come down here? Thank you. Give me your wings, bitch! I don't even give a shit. I made progress. 2 for the price of 1. That works for me. I don't think Mudokons ever enslaved Sligs. I don't think that's the case. At least nothing on the wiki indicated that. You know, I'm pretty sure it's just that, like, the only relation the Mudokons have to any of the other, like, native species of the planet is that Mudokons, like, a long time ago, were very self-important and kind of self-righteous and very, like, egocentric, and they, because they had magic powers and no one else did, so they were kind of full of themselves, and, the Gluckons, who had no such powers, were very pissed off at him for that. I think understandably, but probably not to the point where you know, co-develop technology with another species and then, like... Wait, how's this gonna work? Oh, I know how this is gonna work. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got it. I gotcha. I see what you're getting at, game. Who are the Gluckons? The Gluckons are another species. We have seen them at this point, but we've not, like, seen them in-game. They've only been in cutscenes. General Drippic, Vice President Aslick, the presidents of Rupture Farms that we blew up on the last screen in the boardroom of the first game. Those are Gluckons. They are very officious and callous, much like Vogons. Except, unlike Vogons, they're very, very good at business. They are kind of like, it's just kind of a natural skill for them to be, okay guys, what are you shooting at? It's a natural skill for them to be very entrepreneurial. They come up with good ideas. They don't know how to make the ideas work, but they do come up, oh shit. they do come up with good ideas. You know what? That's fine. Close enough. And they teamed up with another species, the Vikers, which I mentioned earlier, which are very, very good at technological development, but not so good at management and stuff like that. So the two species kind of teamed up together, and they worked together to, like, all this, you know, these industrial facilities we've been going through, all the technology that's in them, it all came from the Vikers and the Gluckins working to basically take over the planet. And, oh, just was not paying attention, forgot what that lever would do. That'll happen. Gluckins, I don't even know if they have a concept of poetry. They do have a concept of high culture, though. They have a queen, and there are, like, high-class auctions. Oh, that was a bad idea. You know, I'm sitting here describing things, and I'm not paying any attention to what's going on in the game. I should probably try to pay a little bit more attention. Hold on, before you... Bitch! What are you doing? What are you over here just saying no? Get out of here. That was weird. The Slig missed twice before I was able to shoot Abe. Usually, if you're controlling a Slig and you shoot, you always hit accurate. It's really weird to... I guess they changed that in this game. I guess they made it so that, you know, just in case you accidentally... Just in case you accidentally shoot in your direction, you don't shoot yourself, which is, I thought that was the whole point, but maybe not. Actually, you know, I'm not even going to bother to cheer you guys up. I'm just going to get you out of here. Fuck you guys. Because, like, toward the end of the third game, there's, like, this auction going on where, interestingly enough, to draw parallels to Futurama, they're selling the last can of caviar, which is interesting. I don't want to get too far into that because that's very heavily related to the plot of the third game. So, what do I have any use for you? No. You're gonna take a fall. That's a long way down. Okay, but I haven't unlocked these suites yet, so we're gonna have to do that, and the things to unlock them with are up here. Now, what's going on over here? Bunch of bullshit. Do you guys go back to sleep? No, you don't. I don't think that'll be a problem. Wow, you guys were just on your game. I couldn't get a break. Thought I was gonna be able to sneak one past you there. It didn't happen, man. Didn't happen. Shit stuck. Can't make it. Can't make it. Can you possess pantless Sligs? Yes, you can, and in fact, you have to. It is necessary. In just a few seconds. Once I deal with this room. I like the two down there who are currently not bothering to, that was a mistake. I should have stayed over there. They aren't bothering to look around. They're both just facing, you know, that way. Not sure why. Now, most Sligs in the game, when you push this button to get a grenade out, will turn to look. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, so he did turn to look like he was supposed to. So every Slig has a has a value in the game's coding that's reaction time, and it controls how much time you have before a Slig will, like, between a Slig seeing you and him yelling freeze, and also between him yelling freeze and him shooting you, and it's different for every Slig. Ooh, I need to crouch, and I don't know how to. How do I? Yeah, okay. Down to crouch, okay, but I'm above a ledge, so I can't, because that'll just do that. That's... okay, so alright, fine, I know what I have to do then. There. I forgot what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. I'm full of hot air. Okay, so let's just blow this guy up on the left here, because he's an asshole. Bitch! And I'm taking this, and I'm also taking you guys. Can I shoot him before he shoots me? Yes. Very nice. Okay. I should have pulled the lever with the sling. Oh well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. I don't know why it randomly played the, like, you're in trouble music for a second there. That is what you get. I think I need another grenade, though. Gotta blow up that chance suppressor. The fuck you doing, chat? There we go. Okay, so now I have kind of a somewhat tight throw here. Wow, that bounced off the chance suppressor and came back to me. I'm very surprised that didn't kill me. That was definitely in killing range. Okay, so I have possessed a pantsless slig. They can say all the same things that regular sligs can, but, and they can do one thing a regular slig can't do, but otherwise, regular sligs are better in every way, so I'm just gonna kind of kill, I'm just gonna kind of kill these guys. Also, they make a hilarious animation when you possess and depossess them. They just kind of like, they flop around on their stomach. Like that. It's pretty good. Okay, but I need this last one. Snoop Dogg, I put him away because when I was playing a game earlier that, what the fuck? Hold on, is that, yeah, that button is rendered on a layer above the slig. That's weird. That's definitely not supposed to be like that. I think that might be the windowing mod fucking up. Get your pants! Nah, I don't need pants. Okay, so I could leave block 3 now, but I still have business here. I have a grenade. I guess I used it. Oh well. So yeah, I was playing a game that he was kind of in the way. Namely, you know, the Oddworld remake, and so I disabled him. And I haven't enabled him since. I guess I could. Do I need you for anything? No. Oh, those guys are angry. Ooh, there's some real winners. They're real special. Okay. Get out of here. Let's see. I still have the Snoop Dogg in here somewhere, I think. Oh, no, actually, well, wait. Yeah, there it is. Okay, hold on. I can add it. Image, existing. I even have it named, Snoop Dogg. Oh, but it's in the wrong spot. It's also on the wrong plane of existence here. And just slide him down a little bit there. There we go. Oh, well, now I'm seeing a problem. His, like, white elbow things kind of make the chat awkward to read, so I will turn down his opacity just a little bit. Just a bit. See how that works. Fucking whatever, I don't care. Chroma key, but don't actually chroma key anything, and just make the opacity lower. I like how in OBS you specifically have to, let's make it 70. There. That's better. You can read that, right? That looks good. I like how in OBS, in order to just change the opacity of something, you specifically have to add a filter to it, and there's no, like, transparency filter. You specifically have to add, like, a color key or a chroma key or something, and that filter has a property opacity that you can adjust. What the fuck are you guys angry about? Okay. Wow. When I said work, I meant for you to sit down. I did not mean for you to pull that lever. Okay. Wow. Okay, good. You're mine. Okay. No. Okay. Skim's voice acting is retarded, and I like it. I'm pretty sure the majority, if not all of the voice acting in both the original and this game, was done by the game's creator and director, Lorne Lanning, who, as far as I'm concerned, is under high suspicion for being a shrewd business person that didn't actually have much to do with the creation of this product. Which I say because Lorne Lanning is an interesting guy. So, you guys have watched me play through the remake of the first game, and you're watching me play. Like we're well over halfway through this one. So you guys surely, just as much as I do by now, have a feel for the kind of game that this game is, and wow, that was some bad timing. And who its target audience is, and the message that it tries to send. And so I bring that up because it's weird that, wow, that didn't work. That of all things, several years after these games came out, the creator Lorne Lanning goes on record saying that what he wants for the Oddworld brand is that he wants Abe to be in every home, which is the kind of stock generic corporate message that this game is obviously designed against, which is just funny. Oh wait, was that not the one with the invisibility in it? No, it wasn't. Shoot, I have to do that again. So that first struck me as suspicious. Then, on top of that, this is the trophy room, by the way. That's why we randomly have spirit rings here now. Am I going to have the time to do this? Yeah. He's dead. Well, I could just go through this again, that's fine. Fuck. These guys weren't lined up right. So, that struck me as odd. I didn't necessarily think much of it. I was like, well, whatever, I think he's mistaken, but we can, that doesn't necessarily mean he didn't have too much to do with the creation, so okay, whatever. But then, a few years pass, and, the remake is announced. It's a bit odd, yeah, that's good. Oh, he fucking died! He walked into the fence and died. Good. That's good. Where do I free you guys, anyway? Oh. Oh. I see where I free you guys. You, not only do you guys not have a way to get there, but, I don't have a way to get there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to redo this, because there is now no way to solve this puzzle. Okay, so what was I supposed to do? You roll in here. I guess you're supposed to break all three traps. Use the invisibility to get over there and pull that. Well, no, because... Okay, well, let me try this again. This! What are you shooting at? Get out of here. So, a few years pass, and, the remake is announced, and so the developers are talking about it and the history of the series and stuff, because by then, the series has long been forgotten. It hasn't had a game in you know, a decade or some shit. So they're talking about it in an interview with Lorne Lanning, and quite oddly, Mr. Lanning. So actually, before I explain that part, frame of reference. There is a. You're dead. Come on, come in here and die. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't even have to do the loop. I can just do this. Nice. So there's the first two games, these two, which were released fairly close together. They're built on the same engine. They're very similar games. There's Munch's Odyssey, which was released on Xbox One, or the original, around, like, I don't know, 2003 or something, which would have been 4 years after this game or so, perhaps more. Then a couple years pass, and a game called Oddworld: Stranger's Wrath comes out, and that game is nothing like the first three. Instead, it is a first-person shooter, and it is met with critical panning across the board. Pretty much nobody likes it. Even diehard fans of the series like me don't think it's all that great. I don't hate it, but it's not very good. It's a very boring game. And so, obviously, Oddworld Inhabitants, the company that makes the series, they know that this game was a failure. This is no secret. Can I get you to blow this up? Oh, I can. Man, that's real nice of you, man. Okay, but this time I'm actually going to try to pull the lever. Are you going to let me get away with that? Probably not. Oh, surprisingly, yes. Okay. So this is the bombing range, by the way. Oh, fuck. So, in the interview with Lorne Lanning about the history of the series, quite oddly, Mr. Lanning, wow, that sucked. He tries to, oh, I know what happened. Okay, I was confused by something that just happened. Wow. Okay. I'm actually trying to get myself killed. In trying to get myself killed, not only did this slig throw a bomb right in his own face and blow up, this one threw a bomb into a trance suppressor that was in his face and blew up. If that one Mudakin from earlier hadn't died, this would be beautiful. Because this is not how you're supposed to do this. At all. Unfortunately, I have to intentionally die. Because one of them fucking blew up because they were standing slightly too close. Come here. Come here. Come here and kill me. And actually fucking kill me. Oh my god, what the fuck? Dude! Some bullshit. Okay, so he says in the interview, the failure of Stranger's Wrath was not Oddworld Inhabitants' fault, it was EA's fault, because at the time, Oddworld Inhabitants was owned by EA. Because, I mean... Oh, did he blow himself up? Nice, I'll take that. Because, EA's gotta own everything. They purchase everything and they ruin it. And that's normally the mantra. You gonna blow yourself up? No? Not so much? That's a shame. Please? Please? Nope. Okay. Well, I was trying. Oh, I know how I'm supposed to possess him. I know I'm supposed to possess this one in particular, but here's how. And so, Lorne is like, it's EA's fault, and I'm like, okay. Under literally any other circumstance, I would buy that. Here's the problem with that excuse. When you say that something is EA's fault, there's always one, at most two reasons why. A, they pushed you for time and budget constraints. And B, they made you kind of like whitewash whatever game you were making and make it conform to some kind of arbitrary... Wow, please do not kill us. Please do not do that. Okay. Some kind of arbitrary, like, corporate sense of brand branding and marketing things. You know, like don't make your game necessarily too controversial. Things, you know, things of that nature. So the content of the game gets all shit. Oh, did he blow himself up? Oh, he might have. That might have been good. Let's go find out. So, oh no, he didn't. That's a shame. It's suspicious that he blames EA because in the case of Stranger's Wrath, it may have been rushed. I can believe that, but if the problem with the game was that it was rushed, then that means that the game should at least be some shadow of the potential it really had. And the problem with Stranger's Wrath is that it had no potential. It was a boring fucking premise. Like, it was a cool premise, but it was just executed terribly. And no amount of increasing the time or budget on the game would have fixed that. They just approached the premise from a very, like, it just wasn't a good... It wasn't a good design for the type of thing they were going for. No. Jeez, you're almost dead. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, this is gonna summon one. Shit. I am so tired of you fuckers. I'm having to summon so many of these. So anyways, long story short, I'm rambling. Long story short, I don't believe Mr. Lanning when he says that, please do not kill those two. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Motherfucker! It blew up on him but killed me. Come on! Okay, see you later. Well, okay. Alright. Thank you. I hate the bombing range. This is so fucking bad. So Lauren tried to blame the failure of Stranger's Wrath on EA, and I don't buy that. There's simply not enough to suggest that, how am I gonna get this guy? Like, can I do this? Yeah, I can do that. I just gotta do it at the right time. Come on. So that made me suspect that Lauren was, like, full of shit. And, then, of course, he and, like, 2 or 3 other Oddworld Inhabitants team members helped direct and make the remake, which was why they were interviewing him in the first place. And then the remake came out, and, you know, we've played through that, and you guys know what I think about that. Even though it's, again, an okay game, it's just a shadow of its original version. And I think that might have been because most of the original developers of the original games are gone, and the only people who were directing it was Mr. Lanning and a couple of other people who I don't think have any understanding of what the fucking product is that they made in the first place. Which is weird, considering he's the creator of the series, but that's just how it looks to me. Okay, so now that I've finally... Oh wait, hold on, I haven't got the place cleared out, have I? No, I haven't. You guys need to get out. Okay, so now that I've got the place cleared out, I've been intentionally ignoring it. There's a secret here. You know, try to take a guess as to where it is. I mean, nobody's actually going to guess, but... so it's right here. And you might think, okay, well that makes sense because it's kind of obscured by the dirt. Here's the thing. So normally when secrets are in the hidden, like they're hidden as a climb down spot, the thing that's obscuring them in the foreground completely covers the platform. This one does not. So that's highly unusual. It's just that I think they might have just made a mistake when, like, either there's an object they forgot to add, or like they meant to make the dirt pile higher and they just kind of didn't, or maybe they just made it like that and oh man, oh, this one sucks. I don't want to do this one. This is so precise. Okay, here we go. It's gonna take me like 50 tries. Shit, okay, we're probably fucked. No, we're still going? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Capola! Oh, damn it! Okay, no, yep, that's fucked. Okay, so in this secret, what you have to do is you have to fly with that slig over there, avoid all the bombs, and you have to get to the end, and you have to pull the lever at the end, finish pulling the lever fully, and then let the bomb that would otherwise kill the Mudokons run into the slig and die. Or kill it, rather. Like this. That was actually really smooth. Normally it takes me many more attempts than that, so that worked out pretty well. Also, there's a mine up here. It never does anything. I don't know why it's there. You'd think it'd be like a troll, like, you know, you go save these guys and on your way back it, like, you know, it tries to kill you, but no. It's there. It doesn't do anything. I don't know why it's there. Maybe just to make you think something's gonna happen and it doesn't. Oh, what the fuck? What, this? Okay. Why couldn't you just take me back? Why did I have to go in the pipe? Okay, whatever. Okay. Alright, yeah, no, I see the doors open, you don't have to. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I got it. So, we are currently at 148 employees rescued. There should be 2 more in the Slig Barracks in this area, because I think the Slig Barracks and the Boneworks both have 50 each, and then Soulstorm Brewery has 100, or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Here's also a good song. I like this song. It's just called The War Room. There is a better version of it, though, which we will be seeing soon. Oh, whoops. Can't possess him. Okay, that's fine. So this area is going to kind of be a long gauntlet of avoiding sligs all the way to our destination. Wow. Okay. Good thing the guy down there is, good thing I'm like too high up for him to see me. Bye! Oh shit. Is this... Nope. Fuck me. I didn't know what that pipe did. The answer is you have to... Okay. Here we go. Have to pull this. Get into this. Go up here. That's what you have to do. Very nice. Also, here's a slig. Completely necessary. Oh, I probably have to... Yeah, I do. Is this gonna... I don't know where this is gonna land me. Okay, perfect. That's exactly where I wanted to be. Okay, let's try one more step this way. No? So that just puts me there. Well, what in the hell? Okay, fine. How about this? Oh my god! Is there no way? Oh, you know what? I'm missing the most obvious solution. Instead of trying fancy jumps, how about we just walk off the edge? There's a solution. Okay, and we're up here. Okay. Here's the executive office. That up there is a Gluckin. We need to possess him. It will be the first time we have possessed a Gluckin. Shit, I fucked this up. And this is going to be an interesting little experience here. The whole function of the game, in terms of, like... Oh shit, I fucked that up. In terms of what we're expected to do is going to change here as soon as we take control of him. This is an interesting little system here. Not original, but at least interesting. Just gotta make it to this tube here. Okay, we're good. Okay. Pull this. We're ready to go. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna possess Drippic, General Drippic here. He is a unique Gluckin. He's unique in a couple of ways. First, he has his own sprite. He's specially coded in the game. Secondly, if he dies for any reason that is not... Let me rephrase it. There's a sign there that says beware of gas, and there's a 5-second timer. If he dies, that timer will count down, and then gas will be deployed and I'll die, and there's no way to avoid it. So what we have to do is we have to get Dripic to the gas shutoff, which itself also acts as the Soulstorm Brewery lock disengage for the Slig Barracks area. So Gluckins are also unique as a possessable species. It's not something specific to Mr. Dripic here. What does that even do? Oh, that just does that. Okay, hold on. Okay. Here, turn this way. Beautiful. All Gluckins that Abe can possess have the ability to order Sligs around, which is immensely useful, because I can tell them all to come here, and I can also do this, and they'll try to follow me and die, which is, that's useful. Also, when they walk, it makes this stupid noise. Also, they just walk stupid. What is this? What the fuck? What is this? Oh. Okay. Here's another ability Gluckins have that is unique to them. So let me go through the voice commands here. You have, hey, come here, stay here, do it, which means, it's the same as Abe telling a Modakin to work. It'll order a Slig to operate whatever he's near. Then you have kill him, which I used earlier to get one Slig to kill other Sligs. Then there's all Sligs in the room. Then there's this one, help, which, if there's a Slig dispenser in the room, will activate and call a Slig. So, beautiful. We're just going to do this for a while. Yeah, Gluckins walk with their hands, because their legs are very, very short. So down there in Dripic's shoes, those are actually his feet. And I mean, that's why they walk weird like this. It's because that's their anatomy. But the real reason is they just wanted them to look stupid. Okay.
Hey, this is, Dripic. Open the main exit door. Gotcha. Right away, sir. Let me see. Which button was that?
Also, the Gluckin possession music in this area is also one of my favorite tracks. It's really good. Unfortunately, we will only get to hear it one more time. Or no, we won't get to hear it again at all, I don't think. Oh no, that's not true. It's not unique to this area, that's right. Wow, it sounds like roommates are home, which is good, because I was actually just about to end anyway. We made a pretty good amount of progress today. Got through Fico Depot, Introduction, first half of Fico Depot and all of Slig Barracks. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. That's like a fifth of the game right there. Okay. So, here we are back at the main area, which is perfect timing. Hello. Oops, that's not right. I guess they're just never gonna do it. Yeah, I like that. I like that was their solution. So, next time we will head to the Boneworks and have a terrible time there, because that place, well, not all of it's bad. It's just not as fun as the Slig Barracks for me. I like fucking around with the Sligs. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time.